Hey guys, this is Jeanette with Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of May 2018. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. So, if you have a Virgo rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. I recommend watching these in the order of rising, sun, and moon in order to get the most out of the readings, okay? All right, so let's jump into this reading for you because you have some really interesting energy, which I'm kind of curious about, actually. So your energy for this month is the Page of Cups. So, the pages really talk about, kind of new beginnings and can also speak about messages coming to and fro. But since this is in your energy and how you're showing up and how you feel, I kind of get the sense that there is a deeper consideration or a deeper opening up of your heart that is occurring. And it's not like an overly emotional kind of thing, but there's this sort of like intimacy that's emerging from you. It's like the work that you've been putting in and how you've been growing as a person and all of the changes you've gone through over the past 2 to 3 years has refined you to the point where there's this beautiful light and evolution and expansion and expression that is happening for you. That's really what I'm picking up, and I like it. I really like it for you. It also shows that there is a return to innocence, and in the sense of a more childlike mind, not childish, but childlike, meaning real openness to see the world with fresh eyes, see the world without all of the judgments, and really being able to be open to what is there and available. So really beautiful energy for you, Virgo. Really, really sweet. Really sweet. Now, in terms of your heart center, it's definitely amplified there because you do have the Queen of Cups here in your heart. And so, she really talks about being connected to your intuition, being really grounded in your center, knowing who you are, and really feeling like you've come to a place of stability. So overall, I think that you as a whole are going to be in a really nice place. Now, in terms of your relationships, if you're single and you're trying to date, things may kind of be I don't know. I think you're actually going to be reassessing your approach to dating and being really clear and more discerning about what you kind of jump into. I think that in the past you may have just kind of like been like, okay, well, this is stimulating for the moment and it kind of fits in like this little pocket that I have created in my life. And there's going to be a shift, I believe, in terms of how you show up and your belief systems and what you want. So I'm really happy about that. So I think there's going to be some changing and balancing out in terms of how you date and where you date and all of that. And I think there is actually going to be some opportunity for you. Now, if you are already in an established relationship, then you may possibly be choosing to get married this month, or there might be a proposal. Because, I have this Justice card and I have Ace of Swords here, which is a very kind of legal contract binding. Maybe it's just you guys moving in together, but it's definitely a step up for where you are now. All right. So that's good. Now, in terms of your finances, so I definitely get the sense that you will be really focused on building wealth this month. Like things are definitely like going well for you. And I believe, let's see. Yeah, there may also be some opportunities for investments as well. Maybe like some joining in a business with someone else, or finally feeling like you've gotten your head above water. Like if some of your investments kind of weren't that great recently, you may see a shift and a turn in that this month. But I definitely see growth and expansion financially for you. And I do encourage you to also use some of that money to take care of yourself as well. it's important for you specifically to really stay on top of your physical health, because as a Virgo, like, you really do process a lot through your physical body, even though you're an earth sign, and even though you are ruled by Mercury and you can stay in your head a lot of things will show up in your physical body. So definitely make it a point to invest where you need to, in terms of, better food, better supplements, better medical care, whatever it is. Don't go cheap in that regard. All right. Now, in terms of your career, I love this because you have the Three of Cups. There's so much great energy in this cups. Like, there's just this opportunity and abundance and just this overall sense of prosperity. And this Three of Cups is really, a card of celebration. It's one of my favorite cards because it's just fun. But in this context with work, it can talk about, well, on a literal sense, a celebration of possibly a project that got greenlit, an expansion of the company itself, maybe a promotion, maybe a bonus, that kind of thing. It can also be a sense of you feeling like you've actually found the place in terms of a work environment where you really feel grounded, where you really feel like you're on a team. Whereas possibly you may have felt isolated before, but there's definitely a great sense of feeling like the folks that are there around you really do have your back, and that there's not like any kind of backstabbing or gossiping or anything of that nature. So that's really beautiful to see. And then I do want to mention that in the 12th house energy for you actually have the Hermit, which is your card. So there's definitely it's kind of like the normal, quote unquote, aspect of your nature has just kind of been put to the side a bit to allow in more of this watery energy. And that really is kind of Pisces. That's your opposite sign. So that's kind of peeking its head out, it seems, for this time. And I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it, Virgo. All right. So if you would like to book a session with me, you can do so. Hold on, let me get this camera right. You can do so on my website, andersonalchemy.com. I do tarot, astrology, energy healing, there are packages, all that good thing. So go there and take a look and see what you like. Just so you know, in June, the prices will be going up. I am hitting my 1-year anniversary, so I am shifting and scaling up and that kind of thing. So if you've been kind of waiting to see or trying to decide when to do a session, now's the time to do so because the prices will be changing, all right? I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing month, and I will see you next time. Bye.